Hi everyone, I go by Frizz and I am the founder of Autibeliciti, otherwise known as Autistic, and we are a non-profit information dedicated to seeing autistic people thriving and taking up space in their God-given identity. See, the church is a place that is supposed to serve God, serve one another, and serve the wider public. When a church is in a space, they are supposed to be able to bring light to an area and make a change for the better. We are the salt of the earth. We preserve the earth. How can the church make lives better for the autistic person, for the neurodivergent person, for the disabled person, when we ourselves are not even equipped currently to actually disciple autistic believers, to actually ensure that people who don't quite fit the typical within the church space are also being discipled, are also being pushed into their callings, are also being raised up. The scriptures talk about the concept of the weaker members of the body being just as, if not more important. We think about the human body. How delicate are the eyes? How delicate is the brain? The brain is so delicate that it has to have a barrier to keep out certain things from the bloodstream entering it, because it's very sensitive compared to the other members of the body. Being weaker or more sensitive does not equal a lesser value or a lesser function. And so we are dedicated to seeing autistic people, and by proxy, other neurodivergent people and disabled people, and generally marginalised people, treated with the value and the respect that they deserve within churches. The thing is, I know that churches want to be truly impartial as instructed by the scriptures. What we need is direction and intention, and that is what Autibeliciti is here to do. One of the ways that we want to do this is by actually interviewing the very people that we want to help. So I am currently organizing interviews with autistic believers, with neurodivergent and disabled believers, and those are people who are strong in their faith and those who maybe are struggling a little bit more. So we can actually listen and hear their voices, hear what they're asking for, hear what they need, and respond appropriately. Another thing that we want to do here at Autibeliciti is annual conferences where we invite churches to listen to guest speakers on different topics concerning autism and faith, inclusion and faith, disability and faith. Go through workshops and literally dedicate time every year ensuring better lives for these groups of people. We have so many different plans for different things that we can do to ensure that we see autistic people raised up to where they ought to be, and by proxy other disabled people and marginalized people too. Because when we start to directly address impartiality in one area, I know that this will spread to other areas too. When I first found out that I was autistic, I realized that there was a lack of spaces online that spoke about autism in a positive light. And I mean from autistic voices and biblical voices as well. So where I saw positive voices, I didn't see the word of God. Where I saw the word of God, I didn't always see autistic voices and positive voices. So that's why I founded Autibeliciti as an online platform to start with. But since then, the vision has grown so much wider. So I'd like to ask you if you can please subscribe to this channel, share this video with people who you think would be interested so that they can also subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit that bell button, because I am currently in the process of preparing interviews, so it won't be long now until I start uploading them and we can start listening and paying attention to the voices of those that we want to see elevated in our spaces. So yeah, thank you for listening, thank you for subscribing, thank you for your support, and I'll see you soon with the next video.